And welcome back. We are in Ozaria for JavaScript. This is chapter 3, module 3, and our episode is Serpentines. I think it's the third episode in the module, so we're really starting to getting into that nested loops. Looks like we're going to be writing one on our own. Don't stress. You've written for loops. Hopefully you've written for loops. If not, follow along and really focus on kind of building that understanding, perhaps something you're missing. So with a for loop, and I'm not in the box, with a for loop, let's start there. We know that we're going to be doing this 3 times, right? These are identical. We can tell that. So for, let's do I, var I equals 0. So we've established the variable we're going to use. Now we need to set a rule for the loop. So while I is less than 0, less than 3, excuse me, so that would be 3 times 0, 1, 0, 1, and 2. And then after that, it's going to say, hey, this is more than 3. Don't do the loop anymore. Now we need to say what to do at the end of it. Usually it's add by 1. So I++ will add by 1. That's the most common. This is the most common structure for a loop you're ever going to see. So what do we need to do in the loop? So let's see if we can find internal patterns. We have right, up, right, up, right, excuse me, right, up, left, up, right, up, left, up, right, up, left, up. So that is a pattern. It means we can write another for loop. So for, let's do var j equals 0. And where you need to do this, it looks like 3 times, right? 1, 2, 3. So 3. So that would be j less than 3, j plus plus. Okay. So let's open our curly bracket, and we said it was right, up, left, up, right? That was what we talked about was our pattern. So we have that pattern. Let's test only that. So we'll close this, and it should get to the top, and then he's going to get a little weird right here because he's continuing to try and go up and left. So that's great. So from here, we need to go to, so let's move right 2, and it looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down. 6, and I think that he has to start in this point in the pattern, so we need to go over 1 more. So let's go right 1. And that, I don't know, that should be a 2. We said that was a 2, and I did not put it to a 2. So right 2, down 6, so right 1, 2, down 6, over 1. And then right up, left, up, right, up, left. Yep, I feel pretty confident that we've finished it, and we have. So if this was helpful to you, go ahead and give a like. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave a comment on the video, or you can email me. I always like trying to help my students. And if this is the best week I can do, awesome. You guys are doing great. I know that this is harder than it seems really hard. But we just have to think about our logic. It's usually right there. Finding patterns, these types of things, that's a skill you develop. So that's great. All right. Have a good one. I will see you in the next one. This was Serpentines, Chapter 3, Module 3.